Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Texas Longhouse Mead. I'm Carlos, and today we're going to be making a Bochet Acerglyn. So what is a Bochet Acerglyn? Well, first off, a Bochet is a type of mead where you caramelize the honey a little bit. You put it in a pot, warm it up. But basically you just caramelize the honey for a little bit to a certain flavor profile or a certain range color that you like. Take it off the heat, make a mead with it. Well, this one, we're gonna be adding maple syrup. And this one is from Butternut Mountain Farm up in Vermont. I got two types. I have the dark color robust taste and the amber color rich taste. For this one, we're gonna be using the dark color in the fermentation, and then we're gonna be using the amber to back sweeten it. So let's get started. We're gonna add our honey to a large pot. You want to make sure that the pot is large enough to accommodate all your honey as it heats up and expands. If you have a lighter color honey, you'll want to do your time checks, 15 to 25 minutes apart. Avocado blossom honey is a little bit darker to start with, so I opted for 10-minute checks. After 50 minutes, I like the color and the taste of the honey, so I went ahead and pulled it off here. Now that we got the honey cooked down, I have it in a bucket in front of me that I already have some water in to help stop the cooking or the caramelization process of it and to cool it down, so that way we can throw our yeast and stuff into it, so that way it doesn't burn it. Since we use 4 pounds of avocado blossom honey, we're going to be using 4 pounds of the maple syrup, so it's going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. I did gravity measurements of the maple syrup to see how many points we had, and we were at 34 points per gallon. So we're going to be a 1-to-1, so 4 pounds of avocado blossom, 4 pounds of maple syrup. And for the purists, the avocado blossom honey was at 36 points per gallon, and the maple syrup is 34 points per gallon. That means it's still a mead because over 50% of the sugars is coming from honey. Now, for those who don't care, what you want to call it, whether it has to be 50, 51%, I still call it a mead. So here we go. For this recipe, we're going to be using QA23, which I got the information from BC over at Doin the Most. Go check his channel out. QA23 is actually able to retain some of the flavors from the maple syrup because of the way it ferments and retain, I believe it's called terpenes or whatever like that. And maple syrup has that, which QA23 is actually able to retain, so that'll help with maintaining the flavor. So here we have in here is 3 pounds of honey, because like I said, I took a gravity to see how many points the maple syrup was. Oh, this is maple syrup, my bad. Took the gravity to see how many points the maple syrup was, and I put that into the bucket already. So in total, we're gonna have 4 pounds of maple syrup. So we'll go ahead and I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this, shake it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and toss it in here. Now that we have the avocado blossom that's caramelized, the maple syrup that's in there, I'm gonna go ahead and add enough water into this to make sure we get it to the gravity we want, and I'm shooting for 1092, which should come out to roughly just over 2.5 gallons. Well, we just missed it by 2 points. We're sitting at 1090, which is fine. That'll put us at right about a 11.8, 11.9% ABV, which I think it's still pretty good. It's close to 12, which is what we were kind of shooting for, but we'll see how it goes. Now we're just gonna go ahead and pitch our yeast in and then set it off to the side. Because maple syrup takes a little bit longer, Acerglyns take a little bit longer to ferment. It'll probably be about 3 weeks that it's ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and toss our yeast in and close it up and put it out to the side. And I'll be back with you guys in a couple weeks to let you know how it's going. Thanks.